Hello everyone, this is A back again with some What's on Deck. And let's see what's going on in the world of playing cards this week. First of all, also a channel update. I have been working, going through my playlists to update or add thumbnails to some of my older videos so that they are a little bit easier to recognize what the hell they are. In some cases, it's not going to be great because I sometimes in the past I did 2 or 3 different decks in one video and a review. It wasn't great, not the best idea at the time, but it is what it is. We'll make it work out. So hopefully playlists will look a little bit better in the future. Also, I did a Hall of Shame induction yesterday. I have another one coming today. Next week, Kickstarter Hall of Fame inductions. Which we have a few obviously already. But yeah. And by the way, I've got tons of playlists, as you can see. Let me know what you think of that setup of my playlists. If you think this should be different, if you think I should have less, if you think I should set them up differently, more variety. I don't know. I'm trying to make it as easy as it can be for you to find decks from different companies, decks with different themes like Day of the Dead, etc., etc. And of course, trying to update thumbnails as much as possible. So anyways, let's go look at what's going on this week in the world of playing cards. First of all, the last Planets deck from Vanda, the Neptune, launches today. It hits today on Kickstarter at, I think, actually, I think the time is here. It's nice that we finally gave to the last one. You're going to have water-themed code cards, which makes perfect sense. It's at 3 p.m. launch. I don't know if that's Pacific. I don't know if that's Pacific or Eastern. 3 p.m. Pacific, which is coming up very shortly in my time, in like an hour or so, I think. So definitely worth checking out. It's going to be nice to have the whole set. I know a lot of people are waiting for the whole set because they pledged for the whole set at the start, as opposed to what I'm doing, which is each deck as it comes out. And you can actually win. There's a contest going on. You can win a set of the limited edition decks, special edition. So go check that out. Moving on, Doug Fry, who we haven't seen in a while, has some new decks coming out. They are CIA and KGP themed decks. I guess they're bicycle branded. I guess there's a CIA deck and a KGB deck. Crosshatch style on the court cards. Court cards are chosen based on their effectiveness for their home service. Collector coins. Gilded decks for a stretch goal. USB-C printed. It's coming this month. Very see the aces. They're pretty nice. Although I'm not sure how I feel about the ace of spades like that, but it's not bad. It should have a little bit more black color to match the clubs for me. Court cards, very nice. Nicely designed. And the queens, the jacks, for the CIA cards. Interesting question whether or not the KGB deck will feature traditional Cyrillic indices or will they just be traditional indices? And will they have the historical figures in Russian or English? Personally, I prefer it in English for the names of the figures so that I can actually read them. But the indexes, I wouldn't mind being in Russian form, I suppose. Currently, though, it's everything in just English Roman letters. And here we will see, there's the back design. And a tough box, which I imagine is going to have color to it. Looks very nice. Jackson Rollins actually commented this one. It's nice to see him active in the community again. Warning Doug that he not use the official CIA seal. And also that he has to have permission to use likenesses of the people. He's been there, done that. So he's going to have to look into that, but it looks very nice. Lotrek has released another mystery deck. It came out yesterday, I guess, at 5 p.m. Eastern. This guy wants to know if he has the deck in hand, which is a good question because oftentimes there is delays. Somehow, some way, there always seems to be delays with his projects. What I don't like about these mystery projects is that, well, A, it's a mystery, so we don't know exactly what we're getting. B, freaking expensive it's going to be. Let me just check his website. By the way, let me just say, I have been absolutely shit on in the forum because of a comment I posted on that Year 3000 deck, whatever it was called, by Dylan. So I guess this hasn't come out yet. Information is coming soon, though, I'm sure. But I'm not a fan just because it's just so expensive, you don't know exactly what you're going to get. You know it's going to be good, for the most part. You don't know what you're going to get, though. You don't know when you're going to get it either at this point, if this would load up. By the way, are the players having a sale up to 50% off on certain decks? I don't know if you can see that here. Let's see if there's any new releases. I noticed some older decks available in the sale. I wish there was a way to find that sale. Let's see about the blog. The blog of play. Fantastic. Oh, Aladdin's. I was looking for Aladdin's. Because I recently got some from the Bomb Magic, those light blue ones. These are a smooth finish, though. I would prefer air cushion because I don't have air cushion. But anyways, moving on. Let me just see. 95 bucks for the mystery deck. Are you out of your fucking mind? Sorry, but I don't have 95 bucks to throw at creators just because of a super limited edition deck. This is your previous one, I believe, the Sanctus. Still available for 80 bucks. I'm done. I am literally done with Lotrek and his overpriced decks. I don't care how bedazzled they are. I don't care if they're made out of gold and diamonds. I am not spending that kind of money on a deck of cards just to sit in my closet. Moving along, Illusionist has released a new deck. Finally. Been waiting for this one for some time. I would be pretty upset with the fact that it came out after those secret menu decks that came out. If I had been able to order them, and I would have to place another order for this deck, but I missed out on those ones out of my stupid mistake. I did end up getting those free secret menu decks through playing card decks. Pretty sure sold out though. And the deck is the Green Keepers, the Sea Green Keepers, which is very nice. Printed by Cardamundi once again. A nice color. I don't think we're going to see any other colors of this deck. We've already seen red, blue, and now green. The only colors that really make sense. Look forward to checking this out. It should be marked like the previous variations, but I'm not 100% certain. But it's nice. They're nice decks. Illusionist has, put out some nice decks, particularly those Keepers in recent times. Interesting. The blue one says Standard. The red one says Masters. And the Keepers, the green ones, say Sea Green on the front. Very nice. I do like them. Speaking of playing card decks, there they are. They're sold out. They had the Cohort Classics, Salt and Bone, and Super Bees, all printed by Cardamundi for expert playing cards. Sorry, Illusionist playing cards. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Also new, the Icon in Black has finally come out. Not my cup of tea. I was not a huge fan of the original. If anyone's looking for the original, I do have some extras available for sale. Hit me up. We'll work something out. I mean, it's just a very simple bat design. Everything is standard. The best part about it is just pretty lady. Really. Um, uh, being printed by USPC, just completely standard. Crushed stock though. Not really my cup of tea. Wasn't a huge fan of the originals, and certainly not a fan of this one. And then we got the Optrix Red, which I mentioned last week. It's an animated bat design. I have that coming. And I also have this one coming, Diva Playing Cards, which is from Kickstarter. Yikes, 19 bucks. Printed by Cardamundi. It's very much a cardistry type bat design, and you got similar style on the faces. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that one, but we'll see once I get it. Flat art and Bauhaus inspired. Excuse me. Inspired by Parisian street art. Superlux, premium Superlux stock, and B9 tooling and finish. I haven't heard of the Superlux stock before. These ones also, I mean, 20 bucks each, 10 for the cohorts. A little bit pricey. Pretty much double the price for the Salt and Bones and Super Bees, but that's what you get for missing out on that sale that Illusionist had. Of course, they will probably eventually make them available. I just don't want to wait. And moving on, Murphy's Magic. Special thanks to them for in my recent order, including a couple of bonus decks, and apparently they've sent me yet another deck. On top of that, new there, and this is one of the decks they sent me. And yes, I did get the steel decks for some idiotic reason. Also, I see the safe playing cards from Bookable being made available. Not a fan of that one particularly. Oh god, don't freeze. Black Dragon, also not a fan. They got this new case as well. Anyone's interested. Between the Lines, that was on Kickstarter. Also not a fan. Because, maybe we'll see here, the court cards. They're chopped off. It makes no sense. It's an interesting idea, I guess, but not really my cup of tea. I want to see if they got anything in the coming soon. This is one that they included in my package. It's an interesting back design, kind of odd. And in the faces, they're kind of interesting. I mean, it's not a bad deck. It's not my typical type of deck that I would get. But I appreciate them sending it to me anyway. It's a standard edition. I don't know if there's going to be a limited edition. The Daily Life Playing Cards by Sky Member Presents. I've not been a huge fan of the decks Sky Member has been putting out, but it is what it is. They got this trick available. That's about it. For coming soon. Is there anything else to check out? I'm trying to think if there's anything else to check out. I want to check out Bookable. Let's check out Bone Magic again. Very quickly check out a few sites. Bookable! Come on, Bookable, load up. Load up, load up, load up. Anything new to talk about here? Not a whole lot of exciting they've had put out recently. Not really, no. Although I still want this Art of Cardistry in blue deck, that's for sure. But not if they're only making it available. I can't do it if it's just PayPal for payment. Bomb Magic. By the way, special thanks to Bomb Magic for sending me this, The Casino Royale refined edition plastic deck of the Casino Royale playing cards. First plastic deck that I know that's printed by Taiwan Playing Card Company. To my knowledge, I don't know if they've sent it to me early from my Kickstarter back, from what I backed on Kickstarter, or if this is just a bonus deck they sent me, but I appreciate it either way. The Aladdin 1001's still available. Still available. So that's good. I guess it's just printed by the USB-C and exclusively released in Asia. Still, okay, they got more stock. They got 69 blue, 36 black. Make sure you check it out if you're interested. And speaking of the USB-C, I'm doing all sorts of stuff. Wow. I really need a better computer. If anyone wants to donate a computer to me, I'll send you my address. Make sure it's good. Whatever, we'll deal with that later. Nothing new from the USB-C. I'm going to check out Conjuring Arts for the hell of it. Even though, let me tell you this much right now, I'm thinking of doing a video of creators and sites that I'm no longer going to support for a variety of reasons. I'm sorry for your loss on this girl, Lori Piper. But let me say this, Conjuring Arts is one of those sites that I'm no longer going to support or recommend supporting because, for one, this is a very minor thing, but for one, as far as playing cards are concerned, they always seem to be releasing more of the same old. More superior branded decks, more Zen decks. They haven't, more Skull and Bones decks. They haven't really put out anything completely new and original in quite some time. My other thing is, well, they also seem to overprice the decks. I mean, $20, $15, and that's on sale. Like, apparently, like you see here, they scratched out $20. It was never $20. They're making you falsely believe, just like many stores do, that, oh, this is actually a $20 deck, but it's on sale for $15. It was never $20 to begin with. They're trying to make you think you're saving $5. My biggest problem is they want almost $25 to ship one deck to Canada via like express shipping. This is what turns me off. I don't want to pay $25 for shipping for one deck. I don't need express shipping. And they're not giving me other options. And I actually contacted them about this. They never bothered to respond. So in my opinion, thumbs down for Conjuring Arts. I'm done with them. I can just get the decks from elsewhere, I suppose, if anything. But that is that, I guess. I can't think of anything else new. Actually, I better just bear with me 1 second. I apologize. I want to double check something very quickly in my email. Talked about the Neptune. There is one more thing I want to mention. Albino Dragon is, first of all, Albino Dragon just funded their Silverback deck on Kickstarter. They're putting out a Ghostbusters card game, which has the same style of art, same art as the previous Ghostbusters deck. Even more interesting, they're looking for people, but more interesting, on top of hiring people, is they have announced, in conjunction with the National Power Rangers Day the other day, they are putting out a Power Rangers playing card deck of cards, which I am hyped up for because I like playing cards, I like Power Rangers, and I've got other Power Rangers decks, so definitely interested in this one. They've just given us a sneak peek of the court cards, which, I mean, I could try and show you. I don't know what you'll see there, but it's the Power Rangers on the core cards. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the originals. So it is what it is. I look forward to that. Obviously, I'll provide more information when that comes out. And that is that. Comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think. I apologize if it's kind of a long video. See you next time with more. Thanks for watching.